Hello everyone, welcome to day 4 and a part of day 5 of the Deadman Invitation tournament. So yesterday you could see that I had a thorax helm from my third barrel chest. So for day 4 I'm gonna continue doing barrels for more armor pieces for the final hour. So we are here right now at our 8 barrel chests, and what the fuck, we have already another item, the Verak place skirt. So probably we're gonna use this item in our final hour. Or if you can have the Carol place skirt, we're gonna use that one of course. But for now the Verak place skirt will be probably our place skirt for the final hour. So I was kinda planning to do the battles the whole time, but it was pretty impossible. Nobody was selling prayer potions on the Grand Exchange, or sometimes you had to wait like an hour or longer. So after doing battles for a while and losing a lot of time waiting on my potions, I started to train my Herblower myself. But before I could start training my Herblower, I had to complete the quest. So after completing the quest, there was another problem. Nobody was selling low level herbs on the Grand Exchange. So I had to farm every single low level herb myself so I could reach 38 Herblower before I could make prayer potions. So for that, in my opinion, the best location is coming here at the Flash Growers. The experience rate is decent, of course for lower levels it's a very great training spot, but I'm level 102 combat right now, so the experience here isn't that great. I'm also preferring to come now with my Dragon Dagger, because with my Dragon Longsword, if I hit a 24, my next hit will be only 1, so I'm losing experience because I can't deal my maximum hit the whole time, because the Flash Growers only have 25 hit points, and with my Dragon Dagger it's way faster to hit them. So to speed it a little bit up, training my Herblower at the Flash Growers, I'm bringing my vials of water here. Also my eyes that I will need for the attack potions, and some limpet roots that I will need for the strain potions. After I made my potion here, I drop it on the floor, and that way I can bring some more herbs back to my bank, and after all I'm getting more Herblower experience from one trip. And finally, after a while, I was 38 Herblower, so I was able now to make my own prayer potions for the barrels. So after I could make my own prayer pots, I went to the barrels again. I had some luck again, but I'm not even sure if I can call this really luck. I had Thorax hammers, so probably nobody is buying them. The only thing I can do is using my alchemy spell on them, and I will get 96k for them, otherwise they are pretty useless. But probably they are better than my Dragon Longsword, but they are two-handed, so if I use these ones in the final hour, I cannot even wear a kite shield or something like that. So I prefer to wear something one-handed. Probably it's gonna be my Dragon Longsword, as I do not have any other weapon right now. And yeah, we are here once at the barrel chest, so this means as all the other times we'll have another barrel item. So this is chest number 22, and I have 4 barrel items so far. So probably you're gonna think I'm very lucky here, but I have like 2 weapons so far from the 4 items, so these ones are pretty useless here in the Deadman mode. The only thing I can do is all of them and get like 96k for them each. So our 4th item was a Verak flail. I see in my chat it was barrel chest 21 instead of 22, so we have 4 barrel items in 21 chests. Not bad at all, but the last 2 items are not really useful in the Deadman Invitational mode, but I'm pretty happy with my 4 items in 21 barrel chests. And this was also the last item for this Deadman Invitational tournament. I had to teleport away from the barrels because people are starting to be king there, and I not want to risk my bank and my stats for that, so I'm going to make some money now, so I will be able to start buying more Sarah Brews and Super Restores for the final hour. And there's always a moment in everyone Deadman Invitational tournaments live that they kinda want to start doing greedy, because they still need some more money for armor pieces or a better weapon, and they do something really stupid. And in my case, that stupid moment was going to the Giant Mall on day 5 to make some fast money, because you really need that armor part or that whip, and you do not have enough money yet. So let's see what happens here with me inside. So the first weird part was I was here alone at the Giant Mall on day 5, so that kinda never happens that you are alone here. Oh, there they are. So let's try something. These guys are like dogs, so if I do not run away, maybe they're not even gonna attack me. So let's try this. Fuck, I moved away. So let's try to teleport. Okay, the giant mole attacks me, so I'm really much dead right now. I only got lobsters with me, so I literally can do nothing. I do not even have shards or Sarah brews with me, so bye bye bank and stats, I guess, another time. On the start of the 5th day, so I think I can start over rebuilding like I did before. Only one more day to get my Saradoming brews and my gear for the final hour, and this shit happens to me. It was not even smart to go to the giant mole anyway with just lobsters with me, but yeah, I kinda did a greedy move, I guess. So let's give you a quick view from what we lost from this stupid death. So this was my grand exchange before I went to giant mole. Also the 440k in my inventory was on the grand exchange at the moment I died. So I lost my thorax hammers, all these prayer potions, and also the runners that were still buying on the grand exchange. And also just before I went to the giant mole, I had a look what stuff I could lose from my bank. So this was literally the items I had on my bank: the death ruins, nature ruins, a couple of runners. So I think a total value of 300k, maybe 400k, but I think it's close to 300k. And also what stats I had before I died there. So I went from 82 defense to 79, from 71 range to 68, from 48 prayer to 45, from 74 magic to 71, and also my hit points went from 85 to 83. So I went from 103 combat to 102, so based on combat level I didn't lose that much. So I was lucky that I do not have a skull when I died there. But of course it will take a couple of hours again to get all these stats back and to get like all this money back. I think I lost like more than 1 million together with the grand exchange and my bank value. So with that money I could almost buy all the Saradomi brews I need for the tournament final hour. But now I just have to start over again and try to collect in the last hours all the Saradomi brews, super restores, prayer potions, food that I will need in the final hour. So hopefully I can get these ones in these last hours. So I had to train my combat stats again and make some money in the last hour. So I went just back to my favorite place, to the flash growers. I'm collecting some runners here so I can make my prayer post to sell on the grand exchange. And in the meantime I'm getting my 70 range back and also gonna train my defense level higher here. So here a quick preview of my armor and inventory for the final hour tomorrow. I do not have everything yet, but I'm recording this part right now. But after this I only be able to play like 1 or 2 more hours before the final hour, because I'm like the whole day away Saturday, so I'm not gonna be able to play tomorrow. So I'm only gonna play like 1 or 2 more hours now, and then tomorrow the final hour of course. So this is what I have so far. A couple of Saradomin brews, I'm gonna do them together of course in the final hour, but I splitted them to place them on my bank. So let's give a quick view. If I'm placing them this way on my bank and I check my stuff I lose when I die, they are not in them, because if you split them they have a lower value, and this way I'm not gonna lose them even if I die once again. So I just play safe now for the final hour because I just have a couple of hours left. So my inventory will probably be 11 or 12 Saradomin brews if I can get them. I will try to get 3 or 4 super restore potions. I still have a snapdragon, but I need 63 herblord to make one. And otherwise I have to try to buy them on the grand exchange, but the super restores are already very hard to get on the grand exchange. So 1 super combat potion, a couple of dark crabs. Also, if I'm not able to get enough Saradomin brews, I will bring some more dark crabs and some sharks. 1 prayer potion. I also gonna bring 2 stamina potions. I maybe have 1 so far on my bank, so I have 1 so far on my bank. I need to buy another one for the final hour. So I almost have everything from brews and food, so maybe 4 or 5 more. So that's not gonna be a problem anymore, I guess. So for the armor, this is gonna be my end armor, of course. I need to get my Dragon Longsword back. I'm gonna need to buy one in Zanaris or from the Grand Exchange. The boots, I will see if I can buy like snakeskin boots or adamant or rune boots on the Grand Exchange if I get enough money. And any kind of cape, so not gonna be a god cape because I didn't complete the mini quest in the deep wilderness. So it will probably be just a normal cape. And otherwise it's gonna be pretty much my armor for tomorrow final hour. So the defenses aren't that bad. Of course I prefer to get like a Carol top or Carol place card at least, but I lost too much time and too much money. So for the next tournament I'm gonna try to do it better. As now I really died too much. I pretty much played too much overextended. I kinda love it to play overextended, but I just destroyed my game this time. So also I'm gonna maybe try to buy a Phoenix necklace. It's also very useful. So that way I need like one brew less. So it will be very stupid that I will have to run around in the final hour with a Dragon Longsword. But I'm not able anymore to get enough money for a better weapon, so it will be a Dragon Longsword. So maybe next tournament I'm gonna go for the Dragon Scimitar. If I not be able to get a whip in 5 days, at least I got like a Dragon Scimitar then. No, I'm just gonna need to run around with that Dragon Longsword. Not that I expect to deal a lot of damage during the tournament. Mostly I'm gonna try to survive as long as possible and we see what will happen. So I also bring my magic short bow and some rune arrows. If I get like in a 1v1 fight, at least I can switch from melee to ranged that way. So that's kinda what you can expect from armor from me and inventory that I should bring in the final hour. So the stats that I have so far: 83 attack, 90 strength, 84 defense, 70 range, 71 magic. So I want to get my magic higher, but I lost 3 levels from dying. And after that I didn't train my magic anymore. So my prayer to 52. I'm gonna play a couple of more hours like I said now. So maybe I will hit 85 defense, maybe 86. I'm not sure about that. But that will be pretty much my stats for tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to my channel if you want to follow my road in the Deadman Invitational Tournament. Thanks for watching.